Is it back? Hi. I can't speak to my internet. It is the best internet that is available where I am. Keep telling yourself that. I assume the farther forward the skirmish is, the more XP you get. Also, if you do easy versus normal, do you get more XP on normal than easy? Chat saw nothing. That's the point. Do you get more XP running these on normal than you do on easy? It would make sense. Or in Vice, he's Chad. I should get myself another engineer for the different stats. We'll put Honey in there, and I don't even think I'm going to run the other two. Exactly. What's the appeal? What is the fun of doing the same thing over and over again successfully? But then the only thing that happens is just a number goes up. Like, what if we just cut out the doing the same thing over and over? Well, okay, fair, but I'm not getting additional story through the skirmishes. I don't need a power fantasy. I don't care about power. That's a valid reason. I don't know what floating playtime means. I assume floating playtime is just injecting more playtime to make it so you play the game longer. See, I don't want that. I am irritated when a game tries to put more into the... tries to make me play longer just for the sake of making me play longer. Just give me a good story, let me play it for as long as I want, and if it's good, I'll just play it again. Forcing me to just do the gameplay over and over and over again isn't fun for me because, like, I don't play most games specifically for the gameplay. The gameplay for me is often just a vehicle to make... I guess.
Here we go. Gotta love nature.
Target sighted.
Like, honestly, some of the games that I have the most time in are ones that specifically do not have a lot of grinding in them.
Now.
Worth it. Like, I've played Mass Effect 2 and 3 more times than I'm aware of. I haven't played Mass Effect 1 as many times because there's a lot more gameplay bloat. There's a lot more meaningless things that you just have to do because it's part of the game.
Roger.
Pretty frequently. Thanks, Dream Element. You got this.
Enemy unit neutralized.
I don't even know that I recall, because I
On the
haven't
move now.
played Fire Emblem Three Houses. Yeah, I haven't played Three Houses in, I think, actually years.
Yes.
Just keep up this pace.
Yes, because most of the time they require grinding, and that's not why I play games. Pretty often.
I'll do my best.
I have enough things in my life that I don't need something to take up my time just for the sake of taking up my time. Sweet. It's not that I don't like the enjoyment of being in the game.
Yes.
I just enjoy being in the game and actually having a purpose to it rather than just watching numbers go up. See, Celeste is different. Celeste is different because it's not really grinding. It's failing the same thing over and over again until I succeed.
Try to conserve ammunition when you can.
Grinding most of the time is succeeding over and over and over again until it becomes
Get
just...
pinned down. Fire back.
is just succeeding over and over and over again with no real progress that points. Celeste is enjoyable because it's failing over and over and over again so that when you succeed, it means that you've actually learned well enough
Don't let them break
to
through.
beat it. It's generally kind of the same thing with Dark Souls. Unless you craft things.
Where are you? Where'd you go?
I don't need the game sassing me when I'm taking too long to move.
Don't make this hard on yourselves.
Because most of the time, grinding in other games is
Y'all
just
still with me, soldiers?
succeeding over and over again. Like, if this game was
I'm sweeping
going
up behind them.
through a match and then failing over and over and over and over again until eventually you succeed,
Return fire.
that's good. Like, I mean, that's would probably get irritating based on the kind of game it is, but like,
Keep your cool. Just relax and get it done.
actually, I did the pacifist route, so
Wait to see what they'll do.
I haven't played a Metroidvania. I've played one Final Fantasy,
This action.
and I didn't finish it.
I've got a visual here. Commencing attack.
I played it for the story.
No matter the cost. Moving out.
Yeah, but the other route is you killing people.
Don't even think of dodging.
Cool. That's
Lines. Return
failure. Nah, I didn't... Yeah, but this game doesn't make me feel bad for killing people.
Now.
Cool. That didn't work at all. This game doesn't make me feel bad for killing people. This game explicitly presents the enemy as... Well, so far has explicitly presented the enemy as just kind of bad, faceless goons. The enemy might as well be robots being led by, like, 4 humans.
Minor damage sustained.
The way this game has presented the war, I could not care less about most of the enemy. In fact, it specifically gives me people who are racist toward the enemy. Yeah, the war crimes we were counting were specifically, child soldiers. Which is a...
Help me.
I'm not going to specifically personify the people that the game doesn't personify in any way. The game clearly does not care about these people and wants you to just mow them down. Jerry doesn't exist after his death right here, so... Undertale goes through the effort of trying to make it look like these people actually have lives outside of the game. This game does not.
Leave it all to me. There's another one. Found a target. Medic!
Honestly, currently the game doesn't really seem like it's personifying my side overly much. I didn't skip half the game. Apparently I skipped about four maps and none of them had any story in it.
Hooey! Our hero's in trouble now.
4 maps and,
Yeehaw!
Enemy unit neutralized.
I mean, if you want to write fan fiction, that is your business. You are not going to make me feel sorry for a faceless goon that the game has not created any kind of story for. This is not gonna happen. I made my peace with the fact that fictional characters don't exist outside of their respective properties in 9th grade.
Best. Come on, heads!
Cool.
How's their manpower now?
I mean, that's generally how I play games. My units basically don't have stories either. They get like a paragraph of description. These aren't really Fire Emblem characters here. They didn't even have support conversations in this game.
Rest easy, Ma. I'm coming home alive. I don't like their attitude.
Entering combat. Now!
Man down. Everybody be careful.
Roger!
Do you still have sufficient ammo?
I don't even know what the purpose of this argument is. Because, like, the reason why I didn't do the bad run in Undertale was because it would make me feel bad. So if you succeed and make me feel bad about the enemy, that just means I don't play the game. Do you want me to play the game, or do you not want me to play the game? you're not succeeding, but, like, if you did succeed and I felt bad about the enemy, then I would just not finish the game, because I'm not going to play something that makes me feel bad.
Damage minimal.
You know, there was a second right there where I was thinking, wow, this went really well this went a lot better on my first run. What did I do to mess it up and have to play it again? And then I realized, wait, no. I won the last run. This is just me playing it again.
Underminer fire.
Yeah. I mean, if a game wants me to be immersed in it, it has to put in the effort to make a story that makes me feel like its world is real. It's...
Enemy found.
This game has not.
You're dead. Beat Empire. Hate imps. You're dead. I'm impressed.
I'm impressed, but not surprised.
Roger. Feel weak. Shooting time. You're dead. I'm impressed, but not surprised.
All right.
Thank you. I'll do my best. Enemy spotted.
Alright.
Stupid Imperials.
Like... Sure, but... The problem is, I'm gonna like what I like, and you cannot logic me into liking something I don't. That's not the way feelings work.
Roger.
Well, that was a poor decision.
Dying time.
That's not gonna work. I barred myself out. For what? Because I don't find it fun.
All right.
I can't just decide, you have made a compelling decision. I will now produce dopamine on command at this happening. Like, it's not how that works. You can convince me that it's wrong to feel this way. Sure, maybe, that's how logic works. But you can't make me not feel that way. That was actually a nice shot by that sniper.
Time.
Oof.
Don't fail me now.
Your luck has failed you. Honestly, I might. It looks interesting. We'll see how it goes. It's not even, like... I'm not going to say I dislike grinding unilaterally. Because I have done grinding in Pokemon, and I found that fine. I've done grinding in Dark Souls, more for the sake of... like, getting items. Oh no.
I'll take care of it.
Risen, please leave. I appreciate your viewership. Now get out of here. My viewers need help. I didn't agree to it either, to be honest.
Good work. Keep it up.
Entering combat. Gotta love nature.
Ready yourself.
Dang it.
I'll take care of it. Medic!
Please stay strong. I'm on my way.
Alright,
Open your eyes.
Risen,
Come on!
I'm just gonna point out that as a mod, while you can't ban Void Queen, you are technically capable of banning Lade and Paradox. I mean, I'm not telling you to do anything. I'm just informing you of the power that you possess.
Hostile sighted.
Enemy unit neutralized.
You're not my type either. You know, because you're a man. No.
Leave it all to me. Hooey! Our hero's in trouble now.
I mean, based on that sentence, we can now speculate on absolutely everything Risen looks for in a woman, because it's going to be everything I'm not. So Risen's into people that are boring. Boring, don't care about history. Let's see, what else? No, but he's not. He's into people that aren't me. So if I'm boring, that means Risen's into people that are interesting, which honestly would make more sense. Risen, I can honestly say I have absolutely no idea if you would be my type if I were gay, because I have not given it a single ounce of thought. Like, 0 seconds have been dedicated to this concept. My entire viewer base is filled with morons. Hey! Oh. Said affectionately, Void Queen. Said affectionately. Why am I even playing this game? I'm not dedicating enough brain power to the game. I'm
best.
losing people left and right. Dang it. Affectionately. Moron, parentheses, affectionate. That's why I told you to leave.
I'll do my best.
That's true, but that doesn't really have anything to do with this particular conversation.
Stupid Imperials!
There was one point that this conversation was just about my general dislike of grinding in video games.
Entering combat.
I'm impressed, but not surprised.
You got a point there. That's, yeah.
Leave it all to me. Yeehaw! Found a target. Leave it all to me.
That's not out of the question. I
There's
could
another one.
still turn it into a hood. Still not exactly sure what to... I've never heard that song and
I'll
or
take care
seen
of
that video and or picture before. I don't know what pony is. I could still maybe turn it into a hood though, honestly. I haven't figured out what I want to do with it yet.
That makes things a bit easier.
I didn't, and I don't need to. I've made a terrible mistake. Well done, Vice. Now kill him.
Dance, punk.
Dang it, Vice. Uh-oh. You don't need 10... I put in, like, this long of a message on Discord about how wounding works. It's incredibly simple.
Leave it all to me. You can't dodge this.
Sweet. I still have no idea how melee particularly works, but the wounding is very simple. Once I actually looked at the chart and worked out what the pattern was.
Good work. This will help facilitate the mission.
Is... Persona's probably on PC. I need a sniper. Sure.
I'll try my best.
Um...
Thank you.
Requesting backup.
I will say this. Next thing that I play is going to be the Banner Saga. Because I want to play the Banner Saga.
On the move now.
Can you hit anything? Okay, well.
Come on, hit!
Oh my gosh, it actually hit.
And another one.
That would be great if I weren't immediately retreating you. Whatever you're making me play, it's either gotta be on the PC or somebody's gotta get me a capture card for the PlayStation, because that's all I got.
Entering combat.
Please proceed with caution. Think you can push them back?
Fire!
Whoops.
Squad 7.
I'm starting to think people who aren't me take Moron much more seriously than I do. Like, I feel like it's on the same level as, like, Dork. It's, like, dumb but affectionate. I don't think I've ever heard... I don't know that I've ever heard someone called Moron in, like, an actual mean way.
Damage minimal.
This is true. He cannot make me do anything. Void Queen, I apologize for calling you a moron. It has a different implication in my understanding, and I will be more sensitive to your understanding of the way the word is used in future. Sometimes.
Here we go. Hostile sighted.
Hold on, I'm on my way.
Yeah, have you start popping these tanks and someone else can do that. Go ahead.
Understood. Target sighted.
I know, like, the issue of it being is that the way that I understand the word moron to be used is so incredibly, like, minor that I would never have felt offended by it.
Sweet dreams.
Who are these guys?
So, like, it throws me that I'm getting this kind of a reaction. So I apologize, and I will...
Leave it all to me.
Respond more...
On the target. My leg. They got my...
buffoonery. Should I have said you're all buffoons instead? I would do that unironically if people weren't going to be offended by it.
How are the enemy's numbers?
I can't tell because they're far away. shoot the mine. I don't know that I can shoot anyone. Okay, well, I mean, I can shoot this one. Very poorly. That's true. I still got the accuracy down, so honestly, worth it.
The hunt begins.
Oh, I can't do that.
All right.
I'll send Claudia up.
Concentrate your fire.
Thank you.
That was close.
Minor damage sustained.
Look, I'm not saying that you're unjustified.
Entering combat.
I'm saying that I have made a blunder as a result of ignorance.
Focus on
Like whoever designed the tank controls in this game.
Fire!
All right.
Ah, I mean, you know what I could play? There's the, like...
I've lost visual on the target.
There's like a Fire Emblem Persona, isn't there? I could play that. Oh, don't throw that. I don't
Thank you.
recall Shin Megami Tensei.
The hunt begins.
No, the Fire Emblem one. It's like Fire Emblem X Shin Megami Tensei or something. Oh, well, that's pretty much expected. I'll pop in a... you. Probably you as well. Yeah, there's not much more I can do. I think that's it. I think it's Tokyo Mirage Sessions. Friggin' snipers. I think I've started this on normal. LOL. I feel like...
Sustained.
Nah, I can get an emulator, though. Hang on.
Damage minimal.
Let me double check. Go away. Oh. Tokyo Mirage Sessions, right? Is it only on the Wii U? It's got a port on the Switch. Which still kind of proves to be a problem because I don't have a capture card.
Been waiting here.
Do you still have sufficient ammo?
You still have sufficient ammo? They ask the guy who's on full ammo.
Here we go.
Well, now that I know that I can fix my tank, my tank has gone from being mostly a burden to just
Who are these guys?
unkillable.
Been waiting
Probably.
here.
I'm wrapping this up when I finish this map. That's going to be the end of my streaming go.
Been waiting here. You're done.
Here we go. Now.
Failure. Now, despite the earlier outrage, I'd like to encourage people not to explicitly
go.
pick
Now.
the ones that I'm not going to like or won't have fun on. See, Mirage Sessions would have been a fantastic way to bring me in, because I would have already had the Fire Emblem connection. I would have been a lot more likely to get engaged in the way that it works. Yes, darker vibes is exactly the way that just my theme. That's how I roll. Snipers. Everywhere. Largo's about to die. Yeah.
Yet.
Understood.
Get over the thing.
Man down. It's gonna be all right. Leave it to me.
Interesting.
Bring me ammo. I need bullets here.
Entering combat. Fire!
That's why you're suggesting
go.
3.
Man down. Everybody be careful.
Here we go.
No frame of reference for any of this. Characters are a good way to get me into a game. Oh, I forgot. I gotta drive the tank all the way around the far side.
Entering combat.
I'm familiar with the cat. I've seen it.
Now's your chance.
Seriously?
Now.
Fine.
All right. Wow, now it won't hurt when I trip.
Here we go.
Oh yeah, you're right. I don't know anything about the cat. I just know it exists. I've seen it.
Now.
In some ways, it kind of gives me QB vibes. Like from, oh my gosh.
Enemy attack. All units brace for it.
Ah! This game infuriates me.
Here we go.
Hostile sighted at 2 o'clock.
Fire.
Honestly, if I look at the characters in, if I get like a list of the characters, I could probably tell you which ones I'm most likely to enjoy based on vibes alone. I've got 7, I think, direct messages in my Discord, and I don't want to know what they are. Cool.
I'll take care of it.
Go over, Vice.
We're under fire here. Requesting backup.
Thank you.
Yeehaw!
I'm impressed.
Yellow's not particularly my favorite color either.
Entering combat. Fire!
You're doing well.
I'll take care of it.
Oh no. Hang on. That should have been... Okay.
Yeehaw!
I'm
Yeah,
impressed,
indeed.
but not surprised.
Here we go.
Divert the enemy's attention.
Hang on, I gotta back up. Which one's the one with Joker in it? Not because it's necessarily the one I specifically want to play or anything. I just want a frame of reference. Okay. So help me if Vice gets sniped. Well done. Vice is gonna die. Vice is not gonna die. Thank you, Welkin.
I'll take care of it.
That was a lot worse than the first one I did. I don't care. That's fair. This was the only one I could fully level up, so I did it. I don't know if there's much I can buy in this one, but...
Well,
Welkin, bro! I don't have any upgrades I can do yet. It's not the one I wanted to hit. Oh my gosh. Can't upgrade those. Nope. No boost machine guns. Can't afford either of them.
come back.
Book mode, make sure to save it so I don't lose everything I just did. Double check to make sure I actually saved it. Save it again anyway. And title screen. I now have 9+ personal messages. All right. We'll just do this. Flip me. There you go. All right. Oh, okay. So this is the roster. Cool. Okay. I just attempted to put my elbow on the desk and then missed it. All right, so I'm looking at two rosters. Um, I do feel like I like the roster of 5 better, but I don't necessarily dislike three's roster. Uh, hmm. I think that my favorite in the Persona 3 roster, just based on vibes, I feel like might be the dog. I love the dog. It's kind of hard to say in 5. I kind of like all of them. They all seem really fun. Uh, they all kind of appeal to me in different ways. Although I feel like I believe they all have interesting things. I'm just based on like how they feel. He didn't send me for Paradox didn't send me for. Just based on how they feel. I like different aspects of them. I think I'm looking at 5 and I'm trying to avoid my immediate bias toward orange and red hair because I just like that in anime characters. But um, I like the one with a curly hair that looks like she's got a pirate getup on. Even if the poster does make it look like she has severe scoliosis. I feel like the none of you can see any of this. Oh, here, I can open it in browser. Right? Feel like I should be able to open it in browser. There we go. Cool. Alright, here, I'll do this, this, ah, and this. These games look like they have pretty small casts, honestly, which is not a complaint. All right. So looking at this one, I like her outfit. It looks like she's got scoliosis, but I think that's just an anime thing. Her outfit looks very piratey to me. So like the historical thing looks cool. I'm immediately kind of biased toward these two because I like red and orange hair. I'm not on this one. Hang on. I want my picture. I want people to see me. That's a heck of an arch. It's like a back angle. Where's my video capture device? I think. Yeah? No, wait. Hang on. Discard. Give me a sec. Copy. You. Paste. Good. What? Look, I know it's just how... I probably would at that. Um, anyway, I like her outfit. I like her attitude. She seems quite cheerful. I like her hair. I don't really have much else about that. I just like red-haired characters. This feels like a character that I would not do well with. Like, this just kind of feels like a character that I would not click with, honestly. Um, this dude gives me QB vibes from Madoka Magica, and I kind of like the way this dude looks, and that's about it. I don't really have many comments on these two, or Joker, or this guy. They just kind of are, seem cool. 3, harder to say, because they all just kind of seem very... The ones in this picture seem a lot more expressive. Like, they feel like they're posed to show you what they feel like as a character. These ones are all kind of do that, but they're all in much more neutral poses, so it's harder to get a feeling off of them. I know. Yeah. I do like the dog, though. The dog's cute. Uh, yeah, these ones, they all just seem kind of neutral, so I'll probably get a better feel for how I feel about the rest of these guys, these people, in actually playing the game. This one. I will make note of that. I guess. I'll bear that in mind as I play the game. This one I barely looked at. I like this dude's attitude. Which is very similar in attitude to this character, because I think that's just what orange means in this sense. Persona 3 Reload. Wait, is this... This one's a remake? Anyway. I feel like I vaguely am aware. I recall someone... I was watching something and they just hated this character. I didn't watch like a story play or anything like that. It's just... They just hated this character. I think it started with a CH, this character's name. Anyway. I think this is my favorite, feels like my favorite character so far in this one. I love the grin, I love the hairstyle, it's cool. I'm not even saying I don't like the character, I'm just saying I watched something where the dude the other guy didn't like it. Her, whatever. I don't know to which you are referring. I watched maybe a season of that show. Sansa! Or Sasha, one of the two. Sasha, I think. Also, this looks like a panda. So, I guess we'll see. Which one's cheaper? Kidding. I mean, it's gonna be funny when I find out I have completely different impressions of all these characters when I actually get to the game. And see how much all of these cost on store. When's the next Steam sale series coming up? It's DLC. Okay. Persona 3 Reload is $70. Persona 5 Royals is $60. Persona 4 is $20. All right, I'll. Oh, the picture you sent me of Persona 4 was a lot higher resolution than the one that Paradox sent me. G2A? I don't know what G2A is. I don't tend to like Game Pass things. I prefer to own the thing entirely rather than subscription based. Okay. Yes, I'm probably a boomer in that respect, but that's how I do. That is what Game Pass is, right? Like you it's like a monthly subscription and then you get access to a whole bunch of things or something like that. That is a good point, Void Queen. I bought Fallout 4, played a bit of it, got something stuck in a piece of geometry, and then never played it again. So that is compelling. But also to note, I struggle to get into Fallout in general, so that's not exactly all that different. I've just been reminded of the existence of Lords of the Fallen. That was like a rogue or like a Souls like that I thought looked really cool and then completely forgot about for a long time. Honestly, I'll see if it goes on sale anyway, because um, I'm playing the Banner Saga first, and there's 3 games in that, and I've currently got a respectable number of hours in them, and I haven't played them too much, so they're decently long games. Well, they're like 20 some hours each, so there's 3 of them. 60, it's roughly 10 Thursdays worth of playtime, give or take. Mm. Yeah. I played the entire Banner Saga on easy. Do you think I should do normal next time for the actual game? I think honestly several people here would be incredibly distressed by the amount of games that I play on easy just because I want the story mostly. I can find challenge in many things. It's not that I play everything on easy. I just have done many on easy. Often I play the easiest to start off with and then go on to harder ones, as far as that goes. Yeah. Guess maybe if I'm like, I don't know. I don't often go into video games for the express purpose of like having a challenge and going all out and trying to like defeat something. Like that's not often why I do that. And I can't particularly say why. It's just not usually what I do. That's a good point. That makes sense. Actually, I want to check. I think the other reason why I did another reason why I did the Banner Saga on easy is because I wanted to experience the characters as much as possible. The Banner Saga is similar to classic Fire Emblem, not in that characters die permanently if they're dead, but if a character falls in battle, then you can't use them for the next like 1 to 3 days. So I didn't want to lose that. I guess probably. Also, because initially I thought they were just dead permanently when you lost them in battle. So there is that. I don't know. Honestly, it's not like something I even have a rational answer for. It's just that's what I tend to default to in games. Maybe it comes from like a long buried history of games that didn't have difficulty settings and playing them as a small child that did not possess the dexterity to win. I don't know. But anyway, um, why is it that I don't like grinding? That's probably true as far as that goes. Well, like the thing of grinding is that there's other things that I want to do more than grind. There's not other things that I want to do more than like the story of the game or the interesting parts or the characters, but there's so many other things that I'd rather do than just do the gameplay loop by itself. Like, I have so many things that I want to get done, and if the game just wants to suck up my time to just have me roll through the... I have not yet met a story where I felt like grinding was necessary for me to appreciate it. I'll be out in a minute. Where I felt like grinding was...
You will.
But, like, why? If I can play it on easy and it's fun, then I can play it. I'm not gonna cater to your specific standards of how a game needs to be played because you don't run how I decide to play my games. No, they didn't. She didn't realize. She just got home. She didn't realize I was streaming. I am gonna get off though because she just got back from a thing. So, okay. Yeah. See, exactly. I play for enjoyment. I am leaving because it's dinner. I'm busy at 7, and my mom just got home from a retreat.